In this video, I'm going to show you guys how I helped JC Ariza go from 86 to 94 in just 3 months through the use of motor preference training without guessing on how to get there and worrying about his coach giving him a shot. I know a lot of you coaches and athletes guess y'all way towards success, but if you are tired of that, make sure you stick around where I'm gonna show you how to eliminate that. If not, feel free to go over on my Instagram channel where I post tons of content for free that may potentially help you out. My approach is very different from anything you've ever tried because in my program, one of the things I focus on is motor preference training, which allows and discovers the body's natural way of moving and not just relying plainly on biomechanics. In your career, you've probably tried programs that aren't even specific to your needs, and if they are, they're probably not even helping you make any change and are probably making you even worse. But there is a reason for that. Reason number one is you must remember that you are unique in your own way, so everything you do must not be replicated to what your body does. Number two, your program just plainly didn't target your body's inefficiencies nor its preferred movements. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Anthony Rodriguez. I am currently a certified strength and conditioning specialist and certified motor preference coach, and am currently training remote athletes just like you to get results. Let's speak about JC Ariza's transformation. JC has done a lot of different programs and training tactics that have never worked for him. And if anything even made sense, they weren't even sustainable. He has done things from stick mobility, medicine ball throwing, ground throws, going as far as dropping his arm slot. He even suffered from a herniated disc in his lumbar spine that made it uncomfortable for him to pitch. JC, however, did get a shot to play at Pro Bowl, but his preparation and guidance, as mentioned before, were not the best. He only got to throw one inning, was around 86, 88, and then didn't pitch for the rest of the year, getting released after. When I saw JC's pitching mechanics, I saw a lot of movements that were out of his motor preferences. For once, he didn't even look comfortable throwing in his own skin. As JC holds a 6'4" frame, he was too squatted down in his back leg, front leg was unstable, and his glove side was flying him open. Too many alarming movements that were against his motor preferences. What we did after was taking him through an evaluation and discovering the additional limitations and his body's own natural movement preferences. I designed a plan that strengthened the right muscles within his body and the custom drills that were closer to his natural motor preferences. Customizing these drills had to be properly cued and constrained to allow him to move freely. Over time, throwing and training just became super fun for JC Ariza. And don't take my word for it, just hear him.
Yeah. That shit is so easy, bro. Woo! Yes, sir.
As a natural competitor, he started to re-feel his confidence and his ability to pitch. It was no issue for JC, however, to go try out and get picked up by a Pro Bowl team again. The coaches that saw him pitch were all surprised by his ability to pitch and spin the ball, and even going as far as his overall projectability. And now he has easier and repeatable delivery that allows him to keep his velo up deep into games and fill up the zone. Imagine if you were able to repeat your mechanics and not have to think about them so much. Again, I know many of you guys have been victims of doing generic programs, following your buddies' programs, and not targeting your own body's inefficiencies. Even going as far as to doing drills that don't make absolutely any sense to you, which results in you overthinking every time that you throw a baseball. Take the guessing completely out of your game and let's find out what your true motor preferences are so you can start moving the ball forward. I mean, it's your choice. At the end of the day, you can either decide to keep scrolling on the web and getting free ideas that don't work or make sense for you, or you can just completely stop guessing and get on the right path to getting what you want and stop getting ignored by college coaches and scouts. Keep in mind, however, this was all done remotely. The thought of paying for lessons if you want to take your game to the next level is absolutely pointless. I mean, just think about it. You're only there for 30 minutes to an hour of 1 day per week. Now, what are you gonna do with the rest of the 6 days? You don't even know. Right? You don't even know if you're doing the drills right. You don't know what to do after you throw, how to recover, how to lift, how to eat, none of those things. So that is a difference maker between training remote and going in person for 30 minutes of a lesson, where you constantly have me telling you what to do on a day-to-day basis, and I give you feedback, and you have the program in overall to contribute to that. I mean, just imagine what that would do to your career, even going as far as training within your own motor preferences. So close the gap today, go over on my Instagram and DM me the word training so we can have a discussion about where you are in your career. We'll then find out if I can truly help you and you're a good fit for my program. And as always, stop the guessing game.
If you're a pro ball player and not training with Anthony, get right now.